Welcome to the Tarot Daily, guys. Today's reading is going to be about if you should stay or leave your current connection. Okay, whichever connection that comes to mind, this is the reading it is about. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Please do meditate on the piles and pick the right pile for you. And each pile I will go into what happens if you stay in this connection and what would happen if you leave this connection. All right, once you've made your decision, click on the timestamps down below in the description box or the comment section, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. Now we're going to look at whether you should stay or leave this connection. All right, we're going to look at your tarot cards first, and then we'll go into your oracle cards. Okay, the first card we have for your tarot is the 7 of Coins. Then we have the Tower in reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups. And now we'll look into what happens if you leave this connection. We have the 3 of Coins, the 3 of Wands, right, let's just move it up here, and we have the Hermit in reverse. All right, now we'll look at your oracle cards later. All right, I'll just put this aside. Okay, looking at your cards, pile 1, what I do see is that if you choose to stay in this connection, I do see that, somebody's patience is running thin. All right, somebody's patience in this connection is running thin. They have no more patience and they cannot wait any longer for the situation to change or the energy surrounding the situation to change. I see one person who is really trying their best to be patient with the other person. But what I do see is that there's a time limit to how much time can be given for a behavior or scenario to change in this connection. But I also do see that if you stay on in this connection, it may be you who are impatient or your partner who is impatient. Okay, if the two of you decide to stay on in this connection, I do see that a Tower moment is coming up. Even though the Tower is in reverse here, I do see that a Tower moment is coming up for this connection. Okay, what happens is that things are going to have to fall apart in order to be rebuilt again. Okay, things will have to fall apart in whatever your current situation is, right? Things have to fall apart before you guys rebuild it again, but not the same way as it once was, or not the same way that it is going right now. What you rebuild has to be something different, something better, something with a stronger foundation, something that is, not the same patterns repeating over and over again. All right, pile 1. I do see that once you guys rebuild what was torn down in a new, better way, I do see love coming in. I do see love flooding in, and I do see you guys, able to rekindle the love that you once had. But again, this moment has to come, and then you guys have to build. And the thing is this, pile 1, you may be like, yes, I can rebuild this, I'm ready to rebuild it and everything like that. But it always takes two to tango. If you want to do it and your person does not want to do it, then, we can't get that Ace of Cups. We can't get that love pouring in, coming into this connection. I do see that you really have to work together in order to win. Both of you have to have your head in the game, okay, in this connection. And both of you will have to want it so that this love will come pouring into your lives. All right, I do see that for you very clearly here. There's something that has to be torn down and rebuilt again with this person for a brand new start. Now we're going on to what happens if you choose to leave this connection. Okay, what will happen if you choose to leave this connection? I do see Three of Coins, Three of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. Pile 1, what I do see is that 3 is a very significant number in for you, okay, for you who is watching. But I also do see that if you choose to leave, I do see a lot of collaboration coming in for you. I do see you thriving at work, workplace collaboration. I do see that suddenly your luck at work is going to be, much better. I do see expansion in your life. I do see even, a long distance relationship coming in if you do choose to end this situation here. I do see expansion. I do see, money coming in. I do see you, suddenly acquiring money, and your finances are going to be doing well because of the people that you're going to meet at work and the projects that you're going to undertake. I do see the sudden shift in luck when it comes to your career. Okay, I do see that. Yeah, you're gonna feel very social, and I do see that you might have been in a very hermit mode with this person, this connection, where maybe they made you think about this all the time. You were so preoccupied thinking about how this connection is going to work, and you just felt like maybe you've been neglecting all the other aspects of your life. But I do see here that if you choose to leave this connection, I do see you coming out of your hermit mode. I do see you, socializing again, getting to know people. There's going to be a lot of people coming into your life once you end the situation, if you choose to do so. I do see you, socializing, expanding your social circle, expanding your ideas, your business ideas, and everything to do with career, friendship, all the other aspects of your life is going to flourish, okay, once you leave this connection. But again, this doesn't mean that it's such a disaster. It just means that it has to, be destroyed before it's built again. Okay, so if you are watching this reading to see if you should leave or you should go, what I do see here is that if you stay on, there is hope of love, of true love. But then there's also, of course, it has to be after struggle, right? After struggling and after rebuilding everything again is when you're going to get true love. But if you choose to leave, I do see the other aspects of your life flourishing. I do see maybe a long distance romance, and I also do see that even an opportunity to work overseas, or an opportunity to work in another town or state or something like that. I do see that here for you. So it's really dependent on what you want, pile 1. Do you want love, do you want love, or do you want, to focus on the other aspects of your life? And that is what I do get for you. Now we're going to look at your oracle cards. All right, we're going to take a look at the oracle cards, and here we have the goddess cards. We have Kali, okay? Kali, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. All right, so pile 1, with this card, I see that, if you do choose to live, right? If you do choose to live, you're going to step back into your power again, your really strong, divine, feminine power woman, right? Like a power femme energy. I do see you stepping into that energy here again, and I do see you realizing your self-worth and realizing that, what? Love can come and go, but I am just going to stay strong in my power. I am not going to tolerate, whatever that's coming for us. It just feels like I'm just in this thing over and over, and I'm losing my patience. So I'm just going to go and live my best life. And that's what I do see for you, pile 1. And I do see you really stepping into that powerful woman role, that assertive woman's role. Okay, for your next oracle card, I do see a message in the bottle. Okay. For message in a bottle, pile 1, I do see that your person, okay, whoever you're asking about, they are likely to send you a message, okay, a message that could convey their true intentions and feelings for you. And I do see that they do have feelings for you, okay. They do have feelings for you. It's just that with some people, you gotta go slow. And with some people, you just have to have patience. They will come around and things will get better. And I see with your person, this is the case. They may send you messages and then disappear and then come back again. And they may, feel, and then you are just wondering, get your life together. That's what you want to tell them. Get your life together. Tell me if you want me or not. If you don't want me, I'm walking out. And if you do, then we can try again. But this person might be messaging you all these sweet things, but their actions don't match with their words. And you're just like, give me action or I'm out. That's the vibe I get from you. You're just like, you know what? This is just, I don't want to waste my time anymore. So, give me a reason to stay. That's what you're basically telling this person, even if you're not really telling them physically, verbally and stuff. You are telling them that psychologically. You are stepping into your power. You are in your power, and you just want to see if this person wants to be in your life or not. And for you, it's no loss, because without them, your life is really just beautiful either way. Without them, you're thriving. With them, you could thrive too, but of course there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of emotional wounds that has to be healed within you and this person. And then I do see you finding some sort of a happiness. Okay, for your last advice card, I do have you are pure magic. With this you are pure magic card, pile 1, I do see that you do realize that you are pure magic. And I do see that, with this energy you're sitting in right now, this goddess-like energy, this energy that is like, I know my worth, and if you don't know it, then I'm out of your life. This is the energy that I do see you in, and I think it's beautiful. And because of that, you're gonna be manifesting everything that you want in your life, because you are finally ready. You're finally aware of what your worth is. You're not gonna put up with BS. You're not gonna put up with BS that people might throw your way. You're just really coming here to this video to see if, should I really give this person another chance? Should I just, or just forget about them totally? What I do see is that if you do give them, you will get, there is a chance of finding love. Then again, yourself that it's not supposed to be a one-man dance. It's not supposed to be just you trying and that person not really putting in the effort for you guys. Okay, so with this, I would like to end my reading, and thank you so much for staying on and listening to this reading. Please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment down below if you really enjoyed this reading or if it resonated. It was my pleasure to read for you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Welcome to your reading pile 2. Today we're going to look at whether you should leave or you should stay in this connection. Alright, first we'll look at your tarot cards, and then we'll go on to your oracle cards and your advice cards. Okay, so the question is, we're going to look at the first 3 cards. Will tell you what happens if you stayed in this connection, and the next 3 cards will tell you what happens if you leave this connection. Alright, first card we have is Seeker of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the next 3 cards we have is 2 of Coins in reverse, Sovereign of Wands, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, let's just put this up. Alright, pile 2. With the Seeker of Swords in reverse, pile 2, I do see that your person, your person is someone that may have a lot of arrogance, and they are all talk but no action. They kind of make empty promises. They might talk you into things, telling you that it will get better, or or things are going to get better, and I can finally be with you, etc. And we're not going to fight and stuff like that. But I do see that over here, I do see that there is a lot of ego Okay, your person or you, okay, it might be you or your person, but I do see here is that one person has a lot of arrogance and no action, and I do see that, they they may have a gift of the gap, really good with words, but then they use their gift um, for negative outcomes, and they use it for manipulation. I do see this person using it for manipulation, and they kind of just they want to win, so they will say anything to win an argument or let's say a discussion. I do see here that they don't mind hurting you, okay? They don't mind hurting you as long as they win. As long as they win in an argument, or they win in a a discussion, a serious discussion that you guys are having. I do see that there is no balance here, because this person would rather win than have a harmonious relationship with you. And what I do see is that this is really draining for you mentally, because this person may lack compassion and understanding that you may have, or vice versa. I could be talking about your energy and instead of theirs, but one person here lacks the compassion and the understanding, and the other person has it, and because of that there's this imbalance in this situation. Okay, and I also do see that you may be judging yourself for finding yourself in this situation. You may feel like everyone is judging you for being in this situation and not walking away with, because you choose to stay with such a person. I do see that, there might be a lot of self-judgment if you stay. And I also do see that you might feel that people are judging you and not realizing that, you guys love each other, or whatever the case may be. I do see that there's a lot of self-judgment, and there's a lot of judgment from others with regards to why you, a beautiful person, a beautiful human being, wants to put yourself into this situation and stay in this situation with someone who lacks basic empathy, who lacks, who wants to win so bad that they don't even care about the feelings of you per se, or anyone else in their life. Okay, that's what I do see here for if you stay. And I also do see that with the Five of Wands in reverse, what is going to happen is that in the future, if you continue to stay, this person will just keep competing with you, having conflicts and competing with you incessantly, to a point where it's going to come to, why are we together if all you want to do is just fight with me and win, or start an argument just so that you could win? Then why am I with you? And it's going to just get worse. I do see this person not giving up their ways. I don't see that they will be giving up their ways. And I also do see that it's just going to take a darker turn for you guys if you decide to stay here. Okay, it will just turn very unhealthy, because the confrontations and the conflicts will just get incessant. And I do think you deserve better than this person, whoever I'm talking about, or whoever we are talking about. Because why would you want to be with someone who cares more about winning than about your feelings, or about your well-being? You don't want that. True love doesn't put you in such a situation. True love doesn't make you feel like you're not worthy, or like you're just, that you're worthless. And this person doesn't mind making you feel like that, as long as they can win and they can have a good sleep at night. And I don't think, pile 2, that you deserve to be in such a situation. Okay, of course, take what resonates, and be blind to the rest. But if you are leaving the situation, if you choose to leave the situation, I do see that you are going, of course, it's not going to be, it's not going to be all, a smooth ride, cotton candy, and, everything sweet and fun. It's not going to be that. I do see that you're going to struggle a bit. There's going to be, of course, mourning, loss, feeling overwhelmed, heartache, and stuff like that if you choose to leave. But here I do see you stepping into your power again. I do see you stepping into your power and, being that magnetic individual that you are. Okay, I do see that for you, pile 2. I do see you getting in your groove again, becoming a more career focused person. And I do see that you are going to out. Of course, there are going to be times you feel like, oh no, like I really need to run back to this person. I don't feel good without them. I feel like, like everything is falling apart. But pile 2, just know that out of that comes the strong queen. Okay, the strong, charismatic person. Okay, queen or kings, if I'm talking to my kings as well. Like, out of this comes a very strong person. And you will realize that, all these things that you went through was a karmic cycle. All these things that you went through, right? It was for you to go through so that you can level up in life, you can expand in life. And you will see that not now, of course, when you're hurting, not now, but months down the road, months down the road or years down the road, you're going to see that, wow, without this experience, I wouldn't have leveled up and known my worth and know that I don't deserve this person and know what I actually truly want in a relationship. Okay, and that's what you will see if you choose to leave. And I also do see you, living a very unconventional life, maybe meeting someone who's quite unconventional in nature, and someone who just would challenge you to craft your own beliefs, and not what just the society says is right. I do see that you might meet someone like that, or you might be that person who's very unconventional. And just I do see that if you meet another person here, commitment is not going to be a priority. Okay, this person who is very unconventional might not want to commit too soon at first, but I do see that you will start to live a life that you designed. It's not going to be what society designed. It's not going to be what your parents designed. It's not going to be what your friends are living through. You might come into a relationship or a part of your life that you are like, what, I make the rules and I'm going to live by my rules, and I don't need anyone else to tell me what to do because I am going to live my best life. And I do see this independence in you once you leave this connection pile 2. Okay, now we're going to look at your oracle cards and we'll see what we have in store for you. From the Goddess deck, we have the card, the Goddess of Light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. With this card pile 2, I do see that you and this person may be twin flames, okay? But I also do see that what you do not want to mirror them if they're putting out such negative energy, because you may find that sometimes in some situations with this person you had to mirror their energy, and that made you feel very unattractive. Okay, they may have said low blow things, and you may have had to kind of retort with the same level of words that are really just not you. You might have had to do that, and because of that you might have felt very unattractive and like, who are you becoming that you're saying all these things, nasty things that are not you. And this person is pushing you to that. They are trying. And there is a saying, and I'm sure you've heard of it. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So the thing is that if you keep associating yourself with such people, it means that something inside you is not healed yet. Okay, something inside you is not healed yet, and because of that, you just keep attracting these kinds of people into your life. And pile 2, what I do see is that you are beauty. You need to exude that beauty. You need to attract that beauty towards you. You need to believe that you are worth the best in life. You are worth, an amazing person in your life. And if you do believe that truly, that's what you are going to attract. You become that person and you're going to attract that person into your life, pile 2. The next card I have is Treasure Island. Again, pile 2 with Treasure Island, I do see that you are the treasure in your world, pile 2. You are the treasure. And I do see that, with this card, that you have to realize how precious you actually are. All this while with this person, you may not have realized that. You may have forgotten how extraordinary you are as a human being. And and you don't treasure. It felt like this person didn't treasure you, so you felt like you're not worth of treasuring. But pile 2, let me tell you, you're worth treasuring every bit. All right, there's no way that you're not a treasure. There is no way that you're not a treasure. Okay, sometimes we just forget how valuable we actually are in this universe. And I would like to end your reading with the last card which says, believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. Okay, with this connection, you may have forgotten how just magical that you truly are. And I want you to really do a lot of self-worth exercises, give yourself some self-care, self-love, I do want you to really take care of yourself. And I do see that should you stay or should you go, my answer would definitely be that you should leave this connection. All right, but of course, at the end of the day, we all have our free will, and only you know what exactly is happening in your connection. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I do hope that everything works out for you in the end. All right, and it has been my pleasure to read for you. Please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. You can also find me on Instagram at the Tarot Daily, and I will see you in my next reading. Thank you. Welcome to your reading pile 3. Today we're going to look at, if you should stay or go in this connection. We're going to look at your tarot cards first, and then I'll look at your oracle cards. Okay, if you should stay, what would happen if you stayed, and what would happen if you left this connection? All right, let's look at your tarot cards first. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Chariot. We have the Strength. We have the World in reverse. Lastly, we have the Hanged Man. All right, pile 3. What I do see here is that, if you do choose to stay in this connection, I do see, it's a beautiful connection that can work out. Okay, with the Six of Cups, I do sense this soulmate energy with you and your person. Okay, with the Six of Cups, it's about young love, soulmate love. This person might have been someone from your childhood. Doesn't have to be, take what resonates. But I do see this childlike innocence in this connection. I do sense that, there's something very lovely about the two of you. Even if you guys may have had, not a great connection thus far, and you may feel like, is this worth it? But I do see that with this person, they like to give you things, and if it's not material things, they like to just give you part of themselves, and they see, who they were once with you. They see that they can discover this childlike innocence in you, and they love it. They love that you make them feel young again and feel vibrant again, and it's just very beautiful, the energy. I do see that if you stay on. And with the Magician, I do see that you guys are able to manifest the relationship that you guys want with each other. I do see that if you stay on, you guys will be able to use all the elements to work your magic and try to get this relationship going. With the Chariot, I do see that this relationship has the potential to go, to take off. But what I do also see is that, all this has to be in terms of manifestation. Be very careful about what you manifest. Okay, if you manifest things that are not positive, that is going to affect your relationship. If you have a lot of negative thoughts to do with this relationship, I do see that is what is going to be reflected back to you. But if, let's say, you do manifest positive things, you keep putting up into the universe what you want from this relationship, I do see that it can transform and give you this very fulfilling relationship. Be very careful with what you manifest, pile 3, okay? I mean, it's easy for us to sometimes let our fears get in the way, like, oh, what if this doesn't work? I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to go through heartbreak again. But what I do see, pile 3, is that if you're going to live in fear, that's what you're going to manifest into the relationship. And of course, I had to learn it the hard way, and it's a constant reminder for me to not think, anything that is, driven from fear, anything that is coming up from fear, because it's not a very high vibrational emotion, pile 3. So always have peace, love, and joy for this person, and when you start thinking about, the negative stuff, just remind yourself like, hey, that is not going to happen. I dispel everything negative about us in this universe, and I only want positivity in our connection. Okay, but of course, again, it takes two to tango. So that your person has to want the same thing as you do in order for this to work. Okay, if one person wants it and the other person wants to sign out, it's not going to work. If your person wants to be with you but you don't want to be with them, pile 3, I do see that that is going to backfire in, in both of your lives. Okay, you guys have to be in the same page of wanting the same thing out of this connection. Okay, but I also do see that if you choose to leave, okay, if you choose to leave, we have strength, we have the world in reverse, and we have the hanged man. What I do see is that if you choose to leave, you probably need a lot of strength, to leave such a connection. Okay, you will find your strength in leaving. But I also do see that many things are not going to work in your favor if you do leave this person. You might find yourself in, situations that are not very ideal, and you may feel like you might even go through sort of a small breakdown as to, like, why is this happening to me? And you will have to really dig deep and take a pause in your life. Okay, there could be a pause in your love life if you choose to leave this connection, and you might need to recalibrate everything in your life, how you think, what are your thought patterns, what are your relationship patterns, why is it that you run away, maybe you run away from things that seem so serious and good, things like that. You may have to question what is your threshold of a relationship. You might have to question, do I give up too easily, or do I stay on in a negative situation for very long, or why do I give up so easily? What is true love? And so many things that you're going to have to think about if you decide to walk away from this connection. And you really need to have that strength to look at yourself from a third person perspective and see where is it that you are going awry, or where is it that something's not clicking here. Why is it that I keep seeing the same kinds of patterns in my relationships? And what is the matter with the way I think, or what's the matter with the way I receive and give love? So part 3, I do see that walking away will make you, have this spiritual growth that will be coming your way if you walk away, but it's going to be hard, a difficult lesson to learn. But it's your choice to stay or your choice to go. But in all my 3 piles, pile 3, you're the pile that I would say definitely stay, because I do see beautiful things ahead with this person if you do stay and not give up. But also, again, if you do want to leave, there is this as well, where you're going to feel like you really need to, see where you are in life. What are you expecting out of a relationship? Why does this not satisfy you? And etc. Like so many things, to do with your spiritual nature that you're going to have to think about. So pile 3, this is what I have for you right now. Let's look at your oracle cards to get a better picture. Okay, we're going to look at your oracle cards now. First, we have Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. And with this, I can tell you, pile 3, that you have the blessing of Mother Mary. And, if you're someone who are maybe of the Catholic faith, or you're just someone who, who felt called to connect with Mother Mary, do say the Hail Mary every day. If you feel like, life is testing you and, life is not going your way, I do see that Mother Mary has blessed you with unconditional love, your ability to love unconditionally, and and just this beautiful energy that she exudes, this love that she has for the universe and for her son and for everything that has been blessed in this world. Okay, I do see that she's blessing this relationship as well. The next card we have is TikTok. Okay, of course not that app that everyone is on, but TikTok is, what I do see with TikTok is that time is running out, pile 3. Okay, for you to make your decision. It's time for you to make your decision. Should you stay or should you leave? With time running out, you may only be left with one choice, which is to leave. So it's really time for you to make up your mind, pile 3. whether you want this connection, or you don't. And, if you don't, why? And things like that, because this person is not going to be waiting for you for a long time. They may just go on with their life, find someone else, and I don't want you to live to regret, not making a choice sooner. All right. And your last card that we have here is embrace your inner divine goddess. Okay, again with this goddess energy, I do see that, just know that you do deserve beautiful love. You do deserve the love that people talk about, in books and in movies. You do deserve it. So, if something presents itself so beautifully, don't walk away from it. Just know that, your divine goddess, she knows who she is, she knows her worth, and she knows that she deserves good things in life as well, not just struggle love. Okay, choose the person that is giving you the best time in your life. Choose the person that is giving you respect and honoring you as much as as they can, and treating you like a goddess that you are. All right, pile 3. And with that, thank you for listening to this reading. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my next reading.